Hey, Steve and Alex, welcome back. My name is Wild Ones, and this is Life in Blocks. Today, we're going to work on the sorting system for our fishing farm here. I've got a few things prepared, and I'm going to take you down and show you what we've got. All right, uh, right through this door over here on the side, I've dug out an area. I've prepared some stones. I've actually started working on it here a little bit, just to make sure I was doing everything right. Um, and I've prepared, I believe, all of the materials that I'm going to need. Let's see, where did I put it? Right here. All right. So I've got enough materials put together here to complete, I think, 8 more slices of this sorting system. And so we'll go ahead and give it a try. And let's see, I don't think I'm going to need my tools right at the moment. So this should do it. So this is kind of the standard sorting system. This is a tweaked version that was, or I should say, this is a version that was improved by ImpulseSV, I believe, to prevent overflow. So let me just show you really quick if you're not familiar with how this works. Um, I'll kind of walk through it here really quick with you. Basically, we've got this line of hoppers up here at the top that feeds down from the hopper that collects the fish upstairs, the items, I should say, upstairs. And it's going to just feed across this way. But below those is another string of hoppers, and that string of hoppers right there isn't really feeding into anything. Um, so we don't want them feeding directly down here. We want them to, by fault, not actually feed into anything because we don't want things to move um, when this hopper is locked. So this hopper is the filter, and the filter is the item that we want to filter plus a bunch of things that we don't want to be sorted out. So I use seeds just because I didn't figure seeds were ever going to come into this system. Uh, and then when the hopper below is locked with redstone, I'll show you in a minute, then this doesn't feed through. When that hopper below is unlocked, then it'll allow one item to feed through. And the thing that determines whether or not that hopper is locked is this comparator. So the comparator is reading a signal off of this hopper, and you'll see for these, most of these right now have enough of a signal coming off of them that they go uh, 2 blocks away on the redstone signal. When it gets another item in there, it'll get a 3 block signal. And when that happens, it will power the repeater, which will feed a signal through this block and turn off the redstone torch. Now, right now, the redstone torch is powering this block, which in turn is powering the hopper in front of it, locking it so it doesn't allow anything to pass through. As soon as that another item goes into the top hopper and it hits the limit, the comparator will send a signal long enough to turn everything off, and it'll turn everything on, which will turn the torch off, releasing the power to the block, releasing the hopper, and allowing it to pass an item through. And as soon as that happens, that will then drop down below the limit and relock the hopper. So typically you would see this kind of flash a little bit, but not stay on. It might stay on if there's a bunch of the same item coming through, but other than that, it should just just pass through. You can see this this last item here. There's not enough items in here. You notice the rest of these have 41 items in that first slot. This one only has 2. It's because I haven't caught enough of those clownfish to do this, and therefore it's only got a 1 block signal. As soon as it gets 2 blocks, it'll turn on to this one, and then if it hits 42, then this one will turn on and the hopper will go through. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and remove this chest so that I can extend that hopper line down. And I think for right now, let me make sure I'm doing this at the right level. Yeah. I think actually it will just run right into that block. Okay, so I can just feed this hopper chain right here. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 8. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, and then I can put, oh, you know what? I'm going to need, trap chests. I didn't think about that. All right, well, for right now, I'm going to put just logs here, and then I'll come back and replace those the logs with trap chests when I get a chance to make trap chests here. Where did I put them? Over here. Okay, so I've got, I guess I could use some of those to make 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now there are more items than just these that go into, or that you can get from a fishing farm. But these are the ones I'm going to start with because I happen to have them on hand. So again, we set up the filter the same way I've done here. Just click in here, put the item, and you have to have, okay, let's not do that yet because I got ahead of myself. What I have to do to start with is put down these torches so that it will lock those bottom hoppers. All right, now I can do that. Now, there are a few items that are difficult to filter. Um, for example, all of the bows and um, fishing poles that you get, the um, saddles, the boots, the water bottles, and the enchanted books. Obviously, those things are not easy to filter. Some of them can be filtered, but um, they just don't filter as nicely. Some of them you can't filter because they're all different, either different enchantments on the items or different damage values or what have you. They just don't filter as nicely as we might like. So um, I'm going to add some bulk storage down here on the end, and then those things I will have to sort out manually afterwards, which is fine. I'm kind of expecting that, and most of those things I wanted to go through anyway to see if there was anything in there that I might want to keep. Obviously, the enchanted books I will want to look at, and so that's fine. I'm fine with that. At some point, I might see if I can figure out a way to do some additional sorting on them. But um, for the time being, we'll do what we can. I think I might be able to sort out the things like the water bottles um, and the saddles. Although I'm not sure how many of those things I actually want to keep anyway, so they might wind up just going into the trash in the end uh, anyway. But we'll see. We'll play that by ear. I may keep maybe a small chest of them and then get rid of everything else. We'll just kind of play that by ear. And finally, this row down here. And that's it, guys. It's done. It's fixed. The only thing I have to do now is get enough items in to these hoppers to actually provide the filter. But as long as I have one item in there, they will uh, they will eventually fill up. Ah, that's why that one's not turning on. What item did I miss? Oh, that's where I was going to put the sticks, I guess. Oops. There we go. Okay. So we're all set. The only thing I need to do now is make some trap chests, and we'll go replace those logs with trap chests. All right, we should be good to go. I want to put a chest, probably a double chest up here at the top to collect, actually, maybe Let's just do it this way for now. There we go. All right. And maybe I will put another chest over here, because there's still going to be quite a few items that will undoubtedly be flowing through there. So let me put a double chest there. That'll give me two. I'll pull those things out of there before I start fishing testing. So I'll do a test run on this tonight. Do an AFK session just to verify that I got everything created properly. I'm pretty sure it is. And actually, I think I'm going to clear these chests out as well. I do have some items in this first few, just to make sure that I've got plenty of room. But guys, before I go, I told you last time that I wanted to show you this building after it was completed, and I want to do that. So let's go get away from these zombies. We'll take a nap. Actually, I'm not going to be able to sleep because they're there. But let me put my armor back on. We'll take care of those guys. Grab a nap, make it day, and then we'll take a look at the building. And actually, I should be using this, shouldn't I? Where'd that other guy go? There he is. All right, let's grab a nap. Now, make sure nobody's going to ambush me here. All right, so here's the building that we did. As you can tell, obviously there's quite a bit more here than sorry, I was distracted. Quite a bit more here than what I actually showed myself building last time, but it is kind of a two-story building. Got some stairs here going up. I may build more of a path coming this way. Right now I've got kind of the beach there, but I put these doors on. This is the sideways that we talked about in my first in the first block, so that zombies recognize them as being opened and don't try and break them down. I didn't make them automatic like I did over there on the castle front, but they are sideways. I decided to use trapdoors here instead of glass panes or glass blocks. I kind of thought they looked a little more rustic, and I kind of wanted this build to be rustic. Um, I'm, they obstruct a lot of view, so I'm not sure if I really like them, but they also give you the ability to open them if you want to. Um, yeah, but they will keep anybody out, and I see some movement over there. I think we may have a skeleton or something. Yeah, oh, there he is. Well, he's not bothering me at the moment. Um, Now, this is not a 100% safe area to AFK from, but it's it's pretty good. You could have skeleton down there shoot you. Um, I haven't had that happen. It's possible you could get spiders climbing up these posts and coming in. I haven't had that happen either. Um, so I feel pretty comfortable AFKing here. But if I find that it's a problem, I may throw a door or something here. I wanted it to be open. I thought it looked kind of nice being open. The one thing I'm not crazy about, and I may go back and change, I don't know, is this roof. From this side, the roof kind of looks odd because this is set back a couple of blocks. So the roof kind of looks like it's hanging out in the middle of nowhere. On this side over here, you don't see that so much. It looks more symmetrical because the building goes all the way out. From the other side, it does look a little strange. By the way, it is possible to get in from the window. You can't go out from the window, but you can go in if you do it the right way. Like I said, there is an upstairs here. But it's just a big open space. I don't think I want to close it in, but I may put some fences along here just kind of as a railing. I don't know. And then this, that kind of looks like a chimney, is actually the sky access above the water that increases the fishing rate. So I kind of disguised it that as a chimney. And I thought that looked all right. This over here, this is kind of a strange thing I added because I've had problems with this before, but every once in a while when I'm getting ready to cast for the first time or when I'm getting ready to AFK, what I do is I put like a rubber band on my mouse to hold the mouse button down. And I've occasionally accidentally pressed the other mouse button while I was trying to get it all set up and wound up breaking that note block. So to make it easier to recover that note block before it despawns, I added this passage back here. I think I want to close this in so it doesn't wind up going down to the hoppers and go into the sorting system. So that's what that is. I just added it for my own convenience to make it easier. And then we've got a little bit of symmetry here with that door. It's not quite symmetrical because this doesn't go all the way over to the edge like it does over here, but it's fine. Symmetry isn't the end all and be all of the world. Sometimes it's nice to have things broken up. I'm not terribly sure whether I like these stone walls up here. I wanted something a little bit different. I thought about using fences. And I went with the stone walls, but I'm not really sure. I'm not sure I like it. I'm not sure if it really fits with the build style, but that's the way I have it right now. Let me know what you think. If you think I should change those, let me know, and I'll definitely do that. Um, right now, I've got a pumpkin here or a jack-o'-lantern here. At some point, I might change that for like a redstone lamp or something, um, or glowstone. But for now, it's a pumpkin, and I kind of like it. And that's it. That's gonna do it for us today. I do have the dock out here, so it kind of looks like a fishing hut, but that's more of an aesthetic thing than functionality. You could stand here and fish if you want to, um, but I just thought it looked all right. Um, and it's high enough that mobs won't come up here. Like I said, spiders might, spiders could, but I've never had them do that. So I think we're okay. This is half slabs, so they can't spawn out here. Um, right now I have torches on the posts just to keep spawning off of those things. And then I threw some torches out there to keep things from spawning on top of the red mushroom. But, you know, I think we're pretty safe here, but we'll see. If I die while I'm out here doing this, I'll learn my lesson the hard way probably and make a change. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my fishing pole here. I'm going to put my axe in the offhand so that I can I do that every time. Put the axe in the offhand so that the mending on there can activate and um, repair it. And I'm going to go ahead and fish. We'll see how things go. Oh, before I do that, I'll go run downstairs and empty out all those items so that I've got plenty of space. I'm going to leave this running overnight and see how things turn out. So, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.